Dear Nevada Berners, my name is Margery Hanson, and I would like to share my experience from the 2008 Nevada Caucus with you from the precinct. These are the things you need to know if you've never done this before. The definition and explanation of a caucus for the state of Nevada make the entire experience seem a little too polite and almost boring. Let me assure you, it is neither polite nor boring. For the purposes of sharing this information with you, I'm going to call this Part 1 for the Precinct Caucus, Part 2 for the County Caucus, and Part 3 for the State Caucus. Since you've decided you want a caucus for Bernie, this is what you're going to have to prepare for. The Precinct Caucus is on Saturday, February 20th, 2016. The doors will open at 9 a.m. It's not unusual for people to start lining up for the caucus as early as 6 a.m. You might want to go early and bring a folding chair to sit in until the doors open, as well as bring something to eat, something to drink, and a calculator, because you're going to be there for a while. If you don't know your precinct number, now is a good time to find out. Go to nvsos.gov, then click on Voters and follow the instructions there. The Precinct Caucus is hosted by your local Democratic Central Committee. There will be people from the committee to help direct you to your precinct. Only Democratic Party members may participate in the Democratic Caucus at any level. Saturday, February 20th, 2016 is the last day to register as a Democrat to participate in the caucus process. Usually there are tables set up inside to register people from other political parties should they want to participate in the Democratic Caucus. Once you are inside your precinct room, the doors will be closed. Tables will be designated for people to sit at in order to support their candidate for president. I'm supporting Bernie Sanders, so I'm going to sit at his table. Supporters at each candidate's table will have to nominate someone to count the supporters at the table in order to make sure their candidate is viable to go to the next level of the caucus. Delegates shall be divided according to each group's size. The following math word problem will apply to choosing delegates, and now you know why I told you to bring the calculator. The number of eligible attendees at a preferred candidate's table times the number of delegates to be chosen from that precinct caucus divided by the total number of eligible caucus attendees will equal the number of delegates from that group. Please make sure whomever you choose to work this formula is also good with math. Fractions are up at 0.5 and down at less than 0.5 for delegate apportionment. Once the number of delegates has been determined, people will be elected, selected, or volunteer to be a delegate for your county caucus. Once you have become a delegate for the county level, you'll be given a form in triplicate that you must fill out. Once you have filled out this form, you'll be given one of the slips from this form to prove that you're a delegate for the county caucus. Do not lose this form. Remember to check the State Democratic Party website often for the date of the county caucus at nvdems.com. Here is where it gets interesting, my fellow Berners. You must find people in your precinct to get as many voter registration forms from your county clerk's office as possible. Then make sure they are available at the precinct caucus so that everyone who wants to caucus for Bernie Sanders will be able to register as a Democrat and support him. Since so many people in other political parties want to vote for Bernie Sanders, it would not surprise me one bit to see the precincts run out of voter registration forms to keep Bernie Sanders from becoming our nominee. The reason I tell you to go to nvdems.com to check on when the county caucus will be and where it will be held is because during my time as a delegate in 2008, I was told that since I'd already signed my triplicate form, that my preference for a candidate had already been recorded, there was no need for me to show up for the County Caucus by my very own Democratic Central Committee. You must show up for the County Caucus in order to show your support for Bernie Sanders as a delegate. Part 2 will be coming your way a week after the Precinct Caucus. Remember to get as many people together to get as many voter registration forms as possible to have them handy for the Precinct Caucus. Please share this with other Bernie Sanders supporters so they'll know what to expect too. This has been brought to you by Team Bernie Nevada. Once again, thank you.